Hello and welcome back to Hardworking Man. Today we're going to do a couple different things, and the first is going to be a huge upgrade to my Stihl 044.
After he's done with this Stihl, he's going to go fell a beech tree out in the woodyard expansion.
But we're not just going to fell the beech tree, we're going to go from a standing beech tree to fully processed firewood.
So I'm going to run our Dyna SC16 rapid split so we can see how long it takes to go from a standing tree to processed firewood.
I want to start by saying a huge thank you to Scott White. Scott White knew I had this 044 Stihl, and he used to run one also. Unfortunately, his saw blew up, and he saved the HD air intake kit, which he then sent to me. I traded him some Hardworking Man merch for it, and we're going to install that. And he sent a bonus that I totally wasn't expecting. We'll get that thrown on, then I'm going to go drop this tree. So why is the HD air filter kit important on these saws? Well, let me show you. Granted, this has been slightly neglected. I should have cleaned it a little better than I have been. But these air filters, the stock, I guess, original early air filters, don't do that great of a job, as you can see. There should not be this much sawdust in there. So I'll get this blown out with the high drain, get this taken out, get it swapped over to the HD2 kit, and then add the other bonus that he sent, which I'm gonna love, and then we'll go cut. I've mentioned this before, but this little high drain blower is awesome for chainsaws. Like, say for instance, before you fill your fuel or your oil or blowing out your air filter, which I clearly haven't done on this saw, you take this with you, you can throw it in your pocket in your toolkit, and you don't need an air compressor to clean up your saws. So I'm gonna do this before I take this apart to help keep that sawdust off of there and blow off the fuel and oil caps. So that way when I fill it, it keeps less of that sawdust getting into the fuel or oil. For this air filter upgrade, we have to take this off. Then we'll slip this new cover on and make sure it snaps down into place. There it goes. You'll know when it's in place when these studs are out far enough to put this on, the new longer stud. Add the two nuts to hold that in, and it'll hold that back cover on. Scott also sent a brand new air cleaner, which I wasn't expecting, but that's not the bonus, I guess, that he sent. So we'll get that installed. Then you get the new back cover on over that, pressed into place, and tighten it down. And this should be a much better performing air filter than that original early 044 air filter. And the bonus he sent that I totally wasn't expecting was a new set of better dogs. I just got the small single inside dog here, and he sent the double set. So let's get these thrown on and go knock that tree down. So we went from this one small inside dog to this awesome set of Stihl dogs.
All right, guys, this right here, right there, that's the beech tree. That's the one he's going for. There's a lot more that we need to take down, but this is the one for today. He believes the weight is leaning to the left, so it should go behind there. But he's not always right. He had me park his tractor over here, so I'm really hoping the tree doesn't go the wrong way, because there goes the tractor. So yeah, let's hope it works. All right, safety first. Whenever you're dealing with Heath, he doesn't always keep my safety at heart.
There is no danger when I'm involved. I've got this.
All right, turn this around. Heath, what do we got?
All right, so I just cleared out, I had a bunch of stumps there from when I cleared out this part of the woodyard expansion. I didn't want it to land on them, so I'm gonna hopefully fell this tree this way, then I'm gonna cut it into sections and put it on the Dyna with the NS6010 Kioti tractor and the log grapple. and Rachel's gonna turn it into firewood. But I got another question for you guys. Let us know in the comments, how many face cord of firewood do you think we're gonna get out of this tree? We're not gonna get all the branches. We're doing the main trunk of the tree from standing to firewood. About how many face cords of firewood do you think we're gonna net out of this bad boy? We're about to find out. And before you watch it, how long do you think it's gonna take? We're not gonna race, we're just gonna work at a decent pace. We do have to do some video stuff, so that will add a little bit of time. But how long is it gonna take to turn this beech tree into firewood?
Hey, you want to start your timer?
Oh yeah. That's why I told you. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1, start. Hopefully he doesn't stop it in his pocket.
All right, I want you to come on this side because there's some branches touching the trees over there and I don't want something to come down on you.
Noted. I'm actually going to just run away. I don't want to be anywhere near there.
Timber!
Good job.
Right where I wanted her.
Good work.
All right, so now with the new tractor, it doesn't have the lift capacity the old tractor had, so I'm gonna just probably go about here, sections like this. Another way you can do this if you don't want to bang a wedge in and you got tension is bore cut. Like that, so that saves having to bang the wedge in. Let me get these on the processor, we'll get Rachel going on that, and I'll clean up the top part of this tree. I'm gonna knock these little, whatever they're called, the end off real quick. Took too much weight off this end. All right, let's regrip this, get it on the Dyna. That's a lot of weight right there. I got the backhoe on for a counterweight and I can still tell it's fairly light back there. That's all this Kioti wants to handle right there. I hope that fits through the Dyna. We gotta see, this might be too big. We're gonna find out. I mentioned last time that we need to sharpen this chain and I did not do it. So we'll see how it handles this beech. Up a little. Try that. Down just a tiny bit. Right there. These are going to be big pieces that need to be resplit. That's part of a processor. But it's going to go fast. You can definitely see I should have sharpened that chain. And this appears to be right at the limit for pushing this big beech through on the auto cycle. Sometimes you have to hit it again or bump the manual. Got it going into the Lambo doors IBC tote, which I got to tighten that bottom up. Hold up a second. Hey, hold up. Don't split another one. I got to tighten that bottom and don't forget to grab that. You can see these are big old pieces that need to get resplit. When these big pieces go into that Lambo doors tote, you have to make sure those bottom pieces stay in at the beginning, because then once it gets pressure on it, it'll hold it. So knowing how heavy this was going to be, I probably should have strapped that shut at the beginning, because these are giant. Look at the size of these splits. Ah!
It's the right size too.
Here, watch out, I'll get it. Watch out. You ain't picking that up. That was actually super, super easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait a minute.
I just wanted to run it.
What a jerk. Literally, so when this log, when I put it on to the trunk, this whole thing shook. I was like this because it was so heavy. Like this is the heaviest trees we have split honestly yet.
Rachel thinks I can hear her. We go through this every time we video. But this is set up where these are angled down a little bit, so these nice perfectly round beech logs want to roll. I also should be out getting the next log ready, because she's going to be through this in no time. Definitely going to change the chain after this. I mean, this is just massive timber. I need to strap that coat. Hold on a minute, Rach. We're running into some technical difficulties here.
What? You feel that shake? Goodness. Got it all by myself. Got another log coming up.
Too soft. Gonna have to cut it out there.
stuck in the mud.
Let's hope I didn't bury myself too far.
Alright, we're good.
Whew. She's mushy out there. All right, I'm gonna load this because I had to turn this grapple to try to drag that tree out because I didn't plan ahead. And I'm gonna load this straight into the trough if I can get in there with all the stuff I got in the way. Then I gotta take the grapple off, switch to the forks, get the tote out of the way. And I don't think I have another of that style tote ready, so I'll talk to Rachel. We're either gonna have to just split it onto the ground, or actually I'll get the four-wheeler trailer so we can split it into that and take it to resplits later. All right, I just had to shut the tractor off to release the pressure on those fittings so I can take the grapple off and get the forks on since I didn't plan ahead. Believe it or not, I'm running out of fuel too, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get close enough to my fuel to fill this thing up so we don't run out. I didn't exactly plan, I guess, enough, obviously. All right, luckily, I've got an auxiliary diesel tank. I think it's getting fairly low though, because I'm almost out of fuel in the Kioti. We had almost, I want to say close to a quarter tank when we started, but maybe not. Poor planning. Rachel doesn't believe it. I usually am very, very well prepared for any video or any project. All right, we're gonna try that. So after a few hiccups, Rachel's back to running the Dyna. There was more wood in that tree than I was prepared for. I knew it'd be more than one IBC tote. I just didn't think to plan ahead, I guess. Our log trailer. This can all go get resplit now and then stacked into an IBC tote because I have some open front IBC totes. I just don't have any more of the closed ones left. This is a massive amount of wood. That I gotta pull this forward. We're going over.
fall.
Let's see.
It's okay. It's okay. I got it.
I'm gonna let Rachel get this one. That's really not too bad. A one-hand show off. That is the last log I have on the Dyna. I can probably get one more decent log.
Do I need to move that
Here, I gotta
forward?
pull that up again. Doesn't take long.
That's fine.
Tell you what, for that chain needing to be replaced, it's still doing a good job on this beech. The fact that this is making this big, heavy beech manageable pieces. I mean, obviously we could split it with the yaw wood or the axis, but we'd have to use log lifts and it'd be a lot of manual labor. For getting it broke down to these pieces is going to be a lot nicer. Due to a major lack of planning on my part, this has taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's normally the case with projects for me. Also, this ground was a lot softer than I thought down here, and since I had to switch to the forks, I chained the log to there. I'm gonna lighten up the top of it, probably go right there. This will be our last one, because like I said, we're just taking the main trunk. Hopefully I can pull this out without getting stuck. Ah! I was not thinking. Time to get another saw. Man, this is not my day. All right, I got the bad boy out here. Hopefully I can free the 044. Should be loose. So now I just have to cut this one off. better. All right, let's see if we can pull it out. All right, wish me luck.
No problem.
My turn. Trying to get the wedge clear so I can lower it because this one's a lot smaller. Almost perfect. This log's cracked in half from when it fell. So it's not splitting the greatest. right, we are done. I would say that's a full cord of wood, I bet. It took a lot longer than I thought it would at an hour and a half. That's still not bad. But it's me. It's how I roll. It's how I do.
This pile, that trailer.
So finally got that tree down, part of the woodyard expansion project. Right here to my right is the beech tree that I chopped down with an axe, and a challenge by Tom from Fate Farms, PA, where if I chop down a tree with an axe, he donated $100 to the volunteer fire department. So I did that. Behind Rachel is the tree we just felled today and turned into firewood. An hour and a half from a standing beech to a huge load, probably a full cord of real big splits of firewood. So there's more work to be done, a lot of hiccups, which is par for the course for me. But to continue this expansion, we're going to take down this maple tree here to my left. That'll be taken down. This maple tree right behind me is going to be taken down, and we're going to just take down what we need to and then level this area out, get it firmed up where it's soft, and this is going to be the new woodyard storage area. But we need enough sun, we need enough light, we need enough wind. I guess sun and light are the same, but we need enough sun and we need enough wind for the wood to dry out here. We're going to get it out of the yard. We got another graduation open house next year, and we need to start ahead of time. Last year I waited till a day or two before the graduation open house to start cleaning up the yard. So we're going to get after the yard, get after the wood yard. It's all a process. Thanks for watching Hardworking Man, guys, and have a great day.